Hey guys, this is the real Spartan 9001, and I've been through hell with this new thing because I was looking about something about, where was I heading with this? I forget. The thing is, I thought that I was recording using something else, but I wasn't. I thought that my laptop was still recording this audio, but apparently this little earbud speaker has a microphone on it. Yeah, I didn't even know there was a microphone to this. In this episode, we're going to speak over to Mr. Berenstein Bear here and see how many dragonflies I need to get to his world.
Spyro.
I need 25. Okay, so, and I have 24. Absolutely marvelous. So I checked around, and apparently I only have enough dragonflies to use this spot, even though I've collected every single one so far. So I don't know how dragonflies power a boat, or even how it's going to get through this troll net, but sure. I am really tired of these jump cuts and this inconsistent frame rate. So welcome to the island of basically ripping off Spyro 2's, I forget what it was called. And this is a new box type. But that's not creative. What was that name of the level? Idle Springs. Yeah, because they have the exact same enemies with the exact same things, except they have different animations, because why not? Please explain to me how that works. I mean, that has no reason to work. And also, why do these enemies have sausages on sticks? I do realize it's just, like, Spyro 2. But, that doesn't really help me. And why a place like this needs high technology, like these ancient buttons, I don't know. The only time we ever saw those buttons so far was on a spaceship-like structure. And once again, you're faced with the terrible, bloody dragonfly physics. I mean, whoever thought this was a good idea?
Hey, it's
Gary Oak? I wish I could make a Gary Oak joke, but I know absolutely nothing about him except that he's your rival and you can name him pretty much anything you want. And you hear that? That is the same sound effects that they used with the professor from what's it called. And now here's a power up here. That is the wing shield power up. It is ridiculously useless. Yep, there is only one time in the game that you need to use that. And that's against, one specific enemy type. But yep, it's pretty much useless. So don't expect me to be using that at all, even though I've already mentioned it. This level has a lot of underwater stuff as well, and as you can probably tell, yeah, the swimming in this game is very bad. Like, all you had to do was rip the same swimming from Spyro 2 and 3, and you would have been good. But I wish that they had just made this like an extra Spyro 3, like Spyro 3 2. Or Spyro 2, 3, I don't know. You get my point. It's just, look at how awkward the swimming is. You can probably tell that I'm trying to like do little loops here, but it does not work very well, and you get stuck on the ground. By the way, these enemies do not pose a threat to you in the slightest, because they notice you and then they don't immediately go for their guns. They're just like, oh hey, let me just make sure that that's actually something that's trying to kill me. Now onto the actual place that we opened up, and Spyro, what are you doing?
Thank you so much, Spyro. No.
Your map just disappeared, Stupid tourist pigs. Well, that was a long hallway with absolutely no reason to be long. Nice frame rate. Now you would think that Bubbles would be able to go through this wooden, bamboo barrier here, but No, for some reason, not even bubbles can get through, which proves how useless this power really is. And if the audio starts going off sync from now on, blame bloody Pinnacle Studio. Because it is very inconsistent, and there's just a duck on the ground. How wonderful. There is absolutely nothing useful underwater except for just money and the next route. But, yeah, no one wants to go there, and I'll tell you why. Please don't lock me into talking to these people.
Sure.
Something about the sausages. Well, they've already had the cheese. There's a dragonfly floating in the air up there, as you can tell. Yes, thank you for the long camera angle, that was totally not needed. Shut up, you Asperger! So as he said, you have to go underwater and go through this cave thing. Hey, what does a gay man call a cave? A cave. I should not take other people's humor, especially when it isn't funny. Gavin Free. Yep, you know, physics. Don't you just love the physics of all floatiness in this game? Because who needs the, you know, good old tight controls of Spyro 3 and 2 when you can have the clunky controls of Spyro and to the dragonfly? I'm pretty sure after this game everyone wanted the dragonfly to stop throwing me into these useless piles of Shrek. I don't care about you, I want the dragonflies. I do not want to free you. You're useless. These enemies are, by the way, pretty useless because, well, as you could probably see, they're too slow. And they always taunt before they attack. Don't lock me in, I know what happened. Things open. That doesn't make any sense, by the way. It just disappeared into the wall. As you can probably tell, if I could rotate the camera, which I can't, there is no hole in the wall there. I think I forgot to mention one of the other reasons why I like the electricity breath over the fire breath is because it isn't a bloody particle effect. I mean, you can't really see exactly where this fire hits. At least electricity is just like a big box of death. And Mr. Pigman was freed. Oh my god, this game is so bad, it's making me yawn. You know what, I am actually really hungry right now. I should probably get some lunch or breakfast. Breakfast at 2 PM. And that is the afternoon, not the night, in case you are unaware of the grand scale of life. I don't know where I'm going with this. Oh great, now we have smoke power up. Smoke monster. And if memory serves me right, yep, super breath does not even get rid of metal boxes. I mean metal pots. I could make a 9/11 joke, but that would be in poor taste. Yay, I did it. Now, for some reason, that makes these platforms rise. Pretty much, this game has no logic. Now, this is going to be very awkward, because this jump is a lot harder to make than it seems. And, good game design, can't change the breath. Hang on. Oh my god, there's no animation either. I just now realized that. Yes, dragonfly, you know, completely resist my bubble breath. This is just, you know, this is terrible. You know what, I might have to jump cut until when I catch. Well, that didn't take too long.
Hey, it's Homer.
Oh boy, Homer. Homer, go back into a good game. Go back to hit and run. That was a good game.
Hey, it's Socrates.
Socrates, go back to a better game as well. Go back to Odin Sphere. It's like one of my favorite games of all time. Except Socrates was the cat, so it wasn't very important of a character. But still, it counts. Don't you love having to backtrack for 2 minutes to get back to the same spot that you had to do a thing just to get a few gems? No? What's wrong with you? Everyone loves to backtrack. It's one of the best things ever. It's the best thing ever. You can't force me into a conversation when I'm charge jumping. Oh, plot twist. Why can't this level be done yet? I mean, I've only been recording for 16 minutes, but I'm already sick of this. My patience is wearing thin. And I know what else is in this level, and it's not gonna be good. There's the stupid impossible jump. Also, when you breathe on a thing, you can run through it. So, yeah, that's good game design, right? They must have done it in Spyro 3. Seriously, who was in charge of making this game? I hope they got fired. And these are also climbing boards taken directly from Spyro 2 and 3. Actually, I think the climbing in this game isn't much different. It's actually a bit better. You know what, that's like the one thing this game does better than Spyro 2 and 3. Now, you'd think these enemies would be able to attack you, but no. Because Lightning Breath has the range to get rid of them. Oh my god, this is terrible. I hate how you actually have a little walking before you start moving at maximum non-charge speed. And you know what? I can tell I'm going to miss like 2 gems and have to replay this entire level, pretty much, just to find those 2 gems. Yeah, these enemies don't really do anything. Hey look, it's a dragonfly over there. You know what that means? Apparently the game cannot take me breaking all of them at once. Hey, that was quick.
Hey, it's Daisy.
Hi, I'm dead. No. That joke was dead before it started. Now, before we go on an underwater adventure, we have, yep, a shitty mini mission. Hooray.
Hey, Spyro, I was out here checking out my baby manta ray.
Oh, so a nod back to Hunter's manta ray thing. Yep, pretty much. Except this, for some reason, is like you have to catch manta rays. And the manta ray looks nothing like it does in the, you know, games that it was in, 2 and 3. For some reason, square is the speed up button, which you'd think that, you know, it's X, because X is usually the speed up button for every single game ever. So yeah, basically you have to spray and get these manta rays. And you cannot catch the octopus for some reason, even though the octopus is much better. Why does no one want octopus? That's like the much better of the 2 animals. I mean, manta rays are really ugly when you get near them in real life. Octopus are pretty cool though. But enough about my taste in marine life. So this challenge, I didn't really read the instructions, but I'm guessing that, you know, you just have to catch as many as you can. Because I've already caught 10, and 10 is usually the limit, unless it's, you know, it's, for some reason it's 11, because you like to go one step beyond. Really, is it 11?
Cow.
Yep, it was 11. Why was it 11? Do not ask me why it was 11. That doesn't make any sense.
Hey, it's Krishnamurti.
Wanna try
Well, I don't even understand. And I'm pretty sure there's another version, so, I'm going to have to do this off camera, because I have no patience. Hey, guess what? There was no prize for doing it again. At all. Nope, nothing. Doesn't everybody just love long and tedious sections where you're doing nothing but collecting hard to collect gems, just like as hard as the atoms in Bubsy 3D are to collect? I haven't played that game, and I have no intention to. So I'm not going to. Oh, look, I must be able to swim under. Nope, just lazy development. Why would you even make a Hawaiian-based level and not include steel drums in the music? I mean, the music in this game isn't that bad, but still, steel drums are unnecessary, man. You gotta feel the reggae, mon. I'll stop trying. So here you see a crude jumble of rocks. There are no words. There are no words. My patience is at its minimum right now. And this frame rate is not helping. I bet this is gonna make my recording like all the worse. As if my recordings weren't bad enough. And as you can hear, there's a dragonfly behind this, so I have to do it. And hey, here's a trick I like to do. That's called the lightning flip. I invented it. Because, like, I'm pretty sure no one else has coined this strategy. Because I like to use it to get rid of enemies because of the stupid clunky hitbox of the lightning breath that everyone loves. So, yeah, you do a flip and it pretty much hits enemies all around you. Keep in mind, it hits enemies all around you. It does not hit lightning rods like that. Trust me, I tried. Let's free Mr. Pig Man here. The zombie pig man. I'd be much happier if he was dead. That's the joke. Hey look, there's a dragonfly! Oh, it must stay still for me. No, as you can probably tell, it's gonna run away. It seriously ran backwards. Piss off. Now, let's just look at this cannon here. Creative design, yes, but completely pointless. And that sound effect is not satisfying. What happened to the old ones? What happened to the classics? How did this pelican get in here? How did this dragonfly get in here?
Hey, it's Play-Doh.
Why do they make these weird names? I mean, I know Plato was a famous Greek something or other, but seriously, man. Come on, dude, I was blocking that. Now I'm just turning into Dark Side Phil. Which is not good. Not good in the slightest. And why did I keep hearing things break in the background? Nothing breaks. Except my patience. Stop it! Now time to catch this stupid dragonfly. What is with this audio? What is with this audio? Why is the audio all crazy? It hurt my ears. Ow! So now it breaks my patience, my ears, my eyes, my everything. And this dragonfly is just pissing me off. Fuck you, dragonfly. Finally! Can't even say its name. But that's the worst name ever. Actually, no. The other thing was the worst name ever. My God, my ears, they hurt. What is making this noise? Jesus Christ, how horrifying! No talking to me. That's the end of the level. No, it's not. Hopefully, if I go away, this noise will go away as well. Jesus Christ, how horrifying! Now no noise at all is working properly. You know what, I don't know if this is going to turn out in the recording. But, for me, it's just a constant low whine growl that goes... And if that's not coming up in the recording, then jeez. I'm happy for you. Is that 700 out of 700? I can't tell. And now, after the test of patience, there's the test of memory. Considering I haven't eaten breakfast yet, this might be hard. So, memory challenge, basically, it's like that thing from Rayman Raving Rabbids. At least you can press it quickly. Yeah, there's nothing to say here. It's pretty boring. So basically triangle, square triangle so far. This beat is really easy. Is the game's AI broken? Are they just doing the same trick over and over again? Yeah, this is pretty boring, isn't it? I didn't even use circle at all. Is there a different one I have to do? One that's harder?
Hey, it's Terrell.
That's a worse, that's a terrible name as well. These names are all terrible.
Spyro good drummer already, but
I guess there is a second one. I'll just cut this one out because this one's probably going to be even more boring. It's just going to be longer. Well, this one certainly is longer than the others. That's how long I had to remember. That is how long that code went, and I didn't even use triangle on that one, it was just mostly circle. Okay, so,
Hey, it's Maverick.
okay, Maverick is a cool name, at least. It got one name good in this episode. No. Luckily, that sound has gone away. Hooray! Hooray! I don't know, I'm just so angry. What else do I have to collect in this level? I have to collect... I missed a dragonfly. Oh yeah, I need ice breath for that. I missed something in that place? I'm missing one dragonfly and 31 gems. Well, jump cut until I find said items. This is hell. Well, apparently this guy I avoided gives you a dragonfly.
Hey, it's
Oh,
Dell.
it's Farmer Dell. 10 out of 10. I think that's the first 10 out of 10. I just realized every level has 10 dragonflies in it. That's a bit much, isn't it? Don't you think? At least the whirly thing is back. I'm gonna do a jump cut here, like a big one. I'll be back soon. Okay, so I was missing 31 gems. Now, 10 of them were in the random waters around here. I think they were down there or something. Another one was around here. And the thing is that I figured out that if you have to run through all these gates in order to get 10 gems from, you know, each set. And pretty much I only need these 10 gems now. But first off, I like to point out how little sense that makes, because that's incredibly cryptic. Like, who would think about doing this when looking for gems? And first off, this one doesn't even sink. It floats. And yes, there is 900. Which is really annoying. And also, the sound is back. Maybe it's a waterfall, but it sounds terrible. At least to me with headphones on. So, yeah. I'm actually gonna leave the level now, because leaving levels is good. Yeah, you can piss off as well. So, yeah, that's pretty much gonna be the end of the episode. So, that's gonna be the end of this episode, right? Right? Wrong. There's one last thing we need to do. As you can tell, I have the wing shield rune. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to the fountain and put that in. And back to the lab again, and putting in this wing shield thing. Wing shield is pretty much the most useless ability in this game. Unless you use your wings as a shield. Now, this is a lot more useful as you think, because you can only block projectiles, and only some projectiles. So basically, it's the worst thing ever. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video when we're going to be doing that level up there. Which is going to be really tedious, because that level's a really long one. So, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.